Hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hope I'm audible. Pretty sure I am. Let me adjust this. Yeah, this should be fine, I think. I hope so at least. Alrighty. Let's finish this up. That's a lot of damage, huh? This is Ultra Nightmare. We are way past the needed damage, so let's stop. And actually let's quickly run Nightmare as well, but I'll run it on Quick Battle this time around. Come on. That is not quick. Okay, it is. It's not that slow either. Lot of damage. Clan boss by now is so nice, isn't it? It's basically the potion shop. It's also the clan book shop. It's also the shard shop. And in the late game, once you've things figured out, it's so quick. Looking back, it was such a cool thing that they did with implementing this instant battle for the clan boss. I hope that we'll look at it the same way for the Hydra relatively soon. Okay, I think I have done... No, actually, 3 champions is left. Let's do that quickly. 3 mysteries. 1, 2, and that's 3. Alrighty. Okay, this... Maybe I can change this to warm light. This is a bit... Ooh. Cool is also fine, actually. Alright. I do want to test out Helicath today in the Chimera. I just had that random thought last week while doing the Chimera, and I feel like Helicath will help a lot for doing some of the more difficult trials. But I want to do some live arena first and then jump into that. I've already done my Ultra Nightmare over the weekend, so I'll do Nightmare and hopefully we can get some use out of him. Would be cool if he can work nicely. He was a fusion champion, so a lot of people should have him. People who've been playing for a couple of years at least. Alright, Sun Wukong and Mr. Warlord. He does give me both Armands and Mr. Horsey. I don't know if that was very smart of you. But thank you. We will take it. Alrighty. Dream team right here. Also pushed out a new video just an hour before starting stream. Yeah, it's about souls. If you haven't checked it out, I'd recommend that you do so. Who are we banning here? Chimera? Yeah, probably. This doesn't look like a very difficult team to beat, but then again, this has happened before where I say that it shouldn't be difficult and then it turns out to be very difficult. So I should hold my horses. They're also slowly catching up to the 1,000 subs. Would be amazing, would be amazing. 40 more to go. No, it gets sheeped. Immediately takes a turn though. But Elva gets her turn. She's gonna remove the stuns. Not nice, Miss Elva. But that shouldn't matter because Marius should smack this team down. Even the unkillable from Leorius, yep. Okay, this time it was fine. Sometimes I eat my words when I call a team too easy. I'm happy that wasn't the case right now. Necroboya. Let's go, Necroboya. I'm also working slowly on the video for the monthly recap video for Raid. I did one last month for January, and I'm working for February. So I have a clips of the month, shard pulls of the month, soulstone summons of the month. So if you have a cool clip, a cool screenshot of either you pulling an amazing champion or an amazing soul or one of your clanmates, do share that with me. I have a separate Discord channel for that on my server. Alright. Armand's and the monkey. Yep. This guy's taking his sweet time, huh? Sweet time. Who do we take? Warlord? I guess. Yeah, this guy's taking his sweet time. This should be reduced. This should be reduced down to 30 seconds. Or even 25. I guess we ban Armand's, right? Yeah, five-star blessing. Probably the best bet. Probably. Alright, do we win the speed race? Yes, we do. Cool, lockout. No, Mikage gets a turn, but hopefully she turns. Yes, good. The thing is that she has stone skin, so that kind of throws a needle. Okay, she did not stun, but Wukong gets a turn, which is not nice. Not nice at all. Oh, who do we go after? I guess we have to try to strip this guy. We don't succeed. That's not nice. Because now Mikage will definitely stun. So kind of have to do this. He is locked out. But this way we get a second chance. I do need to get the taunt up ASAP. We have the block debuffs, which is great. Mikage can't stun anymore. But he can kill. No! Is there a way? Probably not. Both my nukers are dead. Is there a way? Probably very unlikely. Yeah, it's wasting time. Let's continue. Let's count our losses and go for the next one. Starting off with Mr. Armands. Armands is gonna be 1 year old. It's his birthday's coming up. Let's see if he can get just as killer of a fusion this year. I hope so. Armands has been so dominant the whole year. He still is, and I don't see him going down anytime soon. A lot of the newer changes have actually struck him significantly, but he still continues to be super, super good. Do we win the speed race? Hopefully we do. Yes, we do. Boost. Lockout. And smack. We do need to remove both stone skins. And then, okay, we do. But at the very last one, that should still be fine. Nice. That was pretty good. Pretty good. Okay. Maybe I should have picked Armans there. Maybe, just maybe. I mean, I can pick him now. He's giving me a second chance. Alrighty. So this girl can be very difficult to check. That's why I'm gonna ban her. Mikage might still be okay. Okay, he bans Armans. Okay. Unless there's gonna be very bad RNG, I think we'll be fine. We are gonna be fine. So 2 stone skins I will try to strip because I know Arbiter is gonna get the turn as well and boost. Nice. Stunning Mikage, that's also great. Even if she survives, she does not. That's pretty cool. Nice. Have we won 3? Yeah, 3 out of 4. Okay, that's good. Let's make it 4 out of 5, shall we? Let's go, let's go, let's go. Slowly working my way towards getting Cointus. I'm very close, actually. Okay, Siegfried and Odin. Both pretty nasty champions. Again, this guy's taking his sweet time. Who are we banning? Odin, does it make sense? There are no other voids, so he's less of a threat. Let's ban Armans. Okay, he takes out Carnage, interestingly. He's really scared of the Carnage. Boost or remove? I think we remove. It did not work. Can we lock out? I think it worked with all the champions. That's really good. Marius, it's on you. Please remove the buffs. Okay. Elva he didn't remove, but maybe that wasn't too bad in hindsight, because if Elva died there, then Siegfried would convert and he would remove buffs. So maybe it's not bad. It's not all bad. I will put taunt up. I think that is kind of needed right now. And this. Now seek friend. Okay, they're both dead. I'll take it. Nice. That's 4 out of 5. That's pretty damn sweet. Nice. Okay, 3906. Less than 100 points away. Can we... Actually, can we even do this today? Unlikely, but let's try. I think the win rate is going to take a hit now because it's been 4 wins and relatively simpler. So I believe that we will now run into some more difficult opponents, maybe even some whales. I hope not, but let's see. Okay, he took both horse and Armands. Not nice, sir. Okay, so we definitely need a second nuker. And oh, who's the second one? Warlord? I guess so. I guess so. Okay, who are we banning here? Armands or Horsey? Probably Armands. Probably. Yeah, let's go with this guy. Okay, are we winning the speed race? We are winning the speed race. That is pretty cool. Boost, boost. And this is not ideal. Let's put it on her. We don't spread the block active skills. That's not nice. Okay, I do need to convert and put taunt up, otherwise Mezumel is gonna kill me. And she's gonna block revive, probably my Carnage, so I needed to do that. They have 2 turn Scone Skin, which tells me that they're not wearing a damage set. So there's a lower chance. Hey, objective observer, you did not miss it. I basically just started streaming. I just wanted to do some live arena first and then I'll jump into Chimera. Okay, so this is not looking nice. Yeah, what am I even doing? So Mezumelo, I think, was in One Piece Stone Skin. She's in the alternate form. Was she in One Piece? I'm not sure anymore. Okay, he goes into his wild form. He will put counterattack and block active skills. Let's revive. Last time the revive failed due to the fears proccing. I will not transform because I do want to keep the taunt up. Doesn't really matter because he goes for the AoE hit. Okay, I'm wasting time here. Let's go the next one. Let's go next. It's still okay. It's 4 wins to 2 losses. Maybe I should start keeping a scoreboard for the live arena session. Maybe. All right. It is 4-2. 4 wins, 2 losses. All right, there's my nemesis. Commodus. Commodus, the Comish champion, the weird guy. Bots, go away. Twitch bots. Yeah. We have 2 nukers. I mean, it has to be Arbiter just because she has a 6-star blessing. Pick a leader already, buddy. He doesn't have a turn meter booster, so he will have pretty much everybody in Stone Skin. And it will depend upon if we are able to strip the Stone Skin or not. That's what it's going to depend on in this battle. So, are we? Yep, all 4 in... Actually, 3 in Stone Skin, but we do have to boost instead of trying to remove buffs. We lock out. This guy resisted. Obviously, he resisted. Marius, it's all on you to remove that Stone Skin. He removes it from 2 people. And he kills Odin. So not bad at all. Now what we need is for these debuffs to spread. Passive spread active didn't. That means he will put bombs on. Not ideal, not ideal. But let's see. This battle can go either way right now. Commodus will turn. I hate Commodus. Now he will remove my buffs, but if Marius had killed there or he would have put Enfeeble, would have been great. We still have a chance. I will put Revive on Death to give me myself insurance, because now he will... Actually, he can't smack much harder than what he did earlier because he has the Enfeeble on him. I think we win this now. Despite Commodus and despite all the shenanigans. Come on, take a turn. Yeah, weak hit. That's right. Marius for the win. Nice. Okay, that was cool. To be honest, if you first look at the team, it doesn't look like it's gonna be a threat, because I know he has 2 mythicals and one of them is Commodus, but he doesn't have a booster. And Odin, he is a good supporting boost. He's not the primary boost. But then he had 4 champions or 3 champions in Stone Skin, which could have made the battle go sideways, depending on RNG. This time the RNG was in my favor. Can't complain. Let's continue. Very close to getting into gold. 2 or 3? I think it's 3. And getting the... What's his name? Quintus. And unlikely that I get him today, but... Getting very close. Don't think he's such a great champion, to be honest. Haven't heard many good things about Quintus. But good to collect him anyways, no? At worst, he is 500 champion... Oh, not 500. He's a void Lego, right? So 650 championship chase points. Uko in the arena. It's been a while. Uko used to dominate at when his A2 was slightly bugged. In a stun set, he was just a monster. And now it's more difficult to see him. Who do I even ban? 6-star Blessing or this guy? I think I banned the 6-star Blessing, even though it sounds odd. I know it sounds odd, but I want to ban the Blessing because he has both choices, either to go for Siphi or Armans. And I just want to get the first turn. If I get the first turn, I control both of them. With the 6-star Intimidating Presence, that would have been difficult. I still lose, but hopefully she can cut in. Yes, she does. We boost. Nope, 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 nope. Didn't work out, didn't work out. Did not work out. Hey, by the way, everybody's tuning in just now, both on YouTube and Twitch. I will go into the Chimera. And I do intend to test out Helicath. I haven't done so yet. Just wanted to run a few live arena battles at the start. Just a couple more battles and then we'll get into it. It would be great if actually Helicath is actually useful. I think he is. My gut tells me that he is. And he will be able to do more trials for me. But let's test it out. If he can, that's great, because Helicath was a fusion champion a couple of years ago now, 1.5 years ago, and he was an amazing champion. He was one of the best fusions when it happened, and he still holds up. But in endgame accounts, I think he's not as useful anymore. Like, I don't use him basically anywhere unless he's used in Cursory specific stages. But I hope he can find a use here. Alright, so we have Armans and we have Harima and Ankora. Will he go for Narcissus as well? Maybe he will. Maybe he will. This deadly combo is also like the White King and White Queen. This is also a combo that's slowly fading away. Okay, he doesn't even pick it. Maybe he doesn't have it. It's a Void Lego after all. We're going for Warlord. Okay, so Frolny can be tricky to deal with. And has a 6-star, but the blessing that he has, it's the one that decreases HP on revive. I am not hoping for this game to be going into revive. That's why I'll ban the champion with the 5-star intimidating presence. And hopefully, so he will have stone skin, that's for certain. But I hope I'll be able to break through the stone skin. Let's go. Okay, so we should win the speed race rather comfortably. Now the thing is that I have 2 turn meter boosters, which what that means is I'm actually not going to boost with Arbise. I'm going to try to remove the stone skin. I do succeed on 2 of them, which is great. Now boost and now lockout. Lockout works on basically everybody, right? That's amazing. Now I will try to put this on Harima because she's likely to be the one with the lowest resistance. And then spread. It does spread. On to Prolny, which is great. Cooldown isn't decreased, but he's still locked out due to the debuff. Now I will boost. Actually, maybe that was a mistake, maybe. Because I should have put Taunt on. Yeah, maybe I should have done that. Because now she's gonna kill him again. Yeah, that was a mistake, maybe. But let's see. We can still find the way out of this. We do need the taunt, for sure. Because I do want to bring him back. Boost again. Okay, I was downplaying the 6-star blessing. Oh my god, it has taken 50% HP. I was downplaying how good that could be. That's crazy. That blessing, so it's 6-star in 1 revive. He just died once and it has taken so much HP away. Whoa. Okay. Did they change that blessing? I believe that they did. That's a crazy change. Okay, what do? I think I try to smack here. And I will smack with the skill that ignores shields. It didn't do anything. Didn't do anything. It does not ignore shields. What? I should have just gone for the A2 there. I think it's because of Harima's passive, because he's a demon. Yeah, I think that's the case. Rolny is just nuts. Yeah, I think that was my play, and I'm out of tricks. I think I misplayed. I definitely misplayed. I should have gone for the A2 because Harima's not, her passive is not locked out. Yeah, let's just go next. Harima's not locked out. That's a problem. Okay, one more battle to go. Again, very close. 100 points to get to Quintus. Quintus the useless. Okay, one more battle and then we'll jump into Chimera. And yeah, Mikage 5-star, interesting, and Wukong. Plarium, remove this, or not remove, but reduce this time. 1 minute is too much. Teox, this is a crazy combo, isn't it? This is a crazy combo. Do I need to ban Teox because of the turn meter boost, or this is tough. I don't remember if he does it just because based on poisons or any debuffs. I think I have to ban Teox here. Because if it does based on the HP burn as well, then it's a problem for me. I ban Teox. Probably the better play was to ban Mikage, or maybe even Gizmo. But I don't remember Teox's kit enough that I don't want to take a chance. Hahaha. He got sheeped. She will try to stun, obviously. But 2 of my champions are in stone skin, so that's fine. She doesn't. She doesn't even transform. Okay, thank you. Armans will take it from here. One more sheep. Why not? So I obviously can't kill him yet because 2 people are sheeped. That means I will actually lock Wukong out. And now he's dead with his passive locked out. That means he's not coming back. Just hit slowly until they come back, and then I'll smack. I'll smack next turn. Armas should get a turn because of the 2 sheep rocks. Yes. I'll stun them again, but I will not sheep. Mikage. Okay, I will have to sheep Mikage. Do I? Yeah, let's do it. Just as an insurance. I don't want to risk it. I don't want to risk her getting a turn, stunning us, and everything going wrong. Now I can smack. I'll turn, I'll smack. And maybe Mikage even dies with this. Yep, she does. Nice. Alright, so we're finishing off on a win. 2000 gold bars as well, which is great. And I'm inching close and close to being able to collect these 20 fragments. Getting this guy. This guy who I haven't heard a lot good about. So in 10 battles, how many were there? 6 wins, 4 losses. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad at all. Alright, so let's go into the Chimera. Hero's Path. Yeah, this is just way too expensive of Hero's Path. It would have been amazing to collect this relic. Cat's case one more time, but it's just too expensive, and I would highly recommend saving up. The new fusion is coming up, and if you go by their track record on their anniversary, which is this month, they usually do very good fusions. Armans is an example. And they in general do a lot of cool events. I would also recommend saving up your primal shards. They might be doing a 2x primal event sometime over the anniversary. They usually do. Hey Raketnik, watch the video. I hope you liked it. I hope you've tested it, because I'm a huge fan of Crazy and Merciless. Okay, let's take all this weird stuff collected in. No, I don't want that plarium. Okay, so what I want to do is, so I've done my Ultra Nightmare Chimera over the weekend, right? And again, in the Chimera, it's always a trade-off, damage versus trials. But I think it's better to do more trials than just flat out damage, for sure. So for example, I don't want to be this guy. He's doing a lot of damage, yes, but he's only doing 5 trials. A lot of damage. Obviously, there's a trade-off in sometimes less trials and decent damage can up your points because of how the multipliers add up. But also currently, even though we have been winning the Chimera Clash quite often, the rewards for the Clash are not that great, to be honest. They're not that great. Like this gemstone is very unlikely that you'll get anything useful. So it's just better to do some more trials because very often trials do give much more useful stuff. So this is the team I used on Ultra Nightmare. And this team is pretty good. It allows me to do 12 trials. And I did 230 million damage as well, which is amazing. But I want to do a bit more trials. And this run, even though I got it, it has a lot of RNG, especially on the ram form, because I don't have any block damage or anything to survive. And it has to be very calculated. And I just want to take that away. Now, what I realized is if I just go into the trials window. Actually, this is not the good trial window. Let's go into the battle for a second. You re-geared her to use the same set. Nice, nice, nice. I hope that she improves the damage for you. Alright, so if we look at the trials here. Now on the ram form has a lot of trials that are hopefully relatively easy to do. So this one with the fear on, it's a lot of damage to do, but it's doable. If you do that, this trial is relatively easy to do. This one is difficult, but you can do 2 trials here. This one is pretty easy. This one is a bit difficult unless you have the crit rate and crit damage champions, which I do not, unfortunately, so I don't get to this one. And this one is also relatively easy. So is this. The trouble with the ram form trials is you spend a lot of time reviving your champions. So block damage is a good strategy to begin in. But the problem is, with a lot of block damage champions, they don't bring any other utility. With Helicath, that changes. Why does that change? Because on the lion form, Helicath, if you have block damage on, he counterattacks each time, right? And he can hit relatively hard. Whenever he counterattacks, he is helping towards this trial on the lion because it's non-max HP hits. He will also allow you to do this trial with the counterattacks, hopefully. Then I always get locked out here. This is 500k damage that you have to take using shields. Helicath does provide shields. So he will hopefully unlock this trial as well. And he can potentially unlock this trial. Now I will be losing out on going down this tree on the Viper because I am subbing him in for my Newt. And that is an issue, but if I did the calculations right, I'm missing out 2 trials, but I can potentially do 4. So that's a +2 positive take. So that's what I'm hoping for. Now, before I dive in, I want to just quickly check that if I have my gears set correctly, done on everything. Where's Helicath? Helicath, where are you? Hey, Sebastian. You didn't arrive late today. You are in time. You're just in time. You're just starting the Chimera. Yes, she does. Oh, nice. Glad to hear that. Hey, James. Feel the same way. We're prioritizing trials over damage. Yep. Definitely. Alright, so here's my Helicath. I have him in 9-piece protection. Just because I don't want the block damage to be stripped away. And then, obviously, more damage once that is in. He also provides shields. That's a second buff. He can land weaken. I put him in cruelty. I changed him I was once using him in the arena, tag arena, and he's sneakily good. And that's that's why I have the Helm Smasher build, which, to be honest, I should change, but I just am lacking the gems to do so. I have to say, I've been blowing through gems ever since I've started making videos, just because so much energy is needed. I'm cruising towards the 1,000 subs, so I can apply to the program. I really could use the test server by now to test everything out without using my resources fully. But anyways, with that said, this needs to be ranked up. Resistance. My accuracy is a bit low, but then again, I really don't need to rely on him for the weekend. And I could technically try to build him with 100% and even give him a crit damage amulet, but I think I did not have a crit damage protection amulet, did I? Let me check. So protection, actually, let's see. Maybe. What about Emic for the shield and the unkillable trials? Yeah, those are the two things he does bring, but he doesn't bring counterattack, for example. Emic can be another one, but I just feel like he will also add to my damage. I'll test out Helicath. Maybe Emic can also be used. I don't want to dismiss that immediately, but I feel like he can be pretty useful. By he, I mean Helicath. Okay, so no crit damage amulet with rolling into crit damage immediately as well. I'll keep this for now. Don't have this full silver to load it back fully up. Maybe I can put in some speed using glyphs. Thank you, Nick. By the way, I was able to brute for Amius Hard with two Vogots, Arbiter, Wukong. Okay, that sounds like a fun team. But that sounds like a very slow team. You don't have Morrigan, I assume. Morrigan makes this rotations Amius a piece of cake. She really does. Accuracy a little bit more. Maybe I do put the crit damage amulet on. I don't know. Maybe I do. Where did it go? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, let's do it. And then put some glyphs into accuracy here. 7, okay. I'll also put defense. HP as well. And anything else to glyph out? Don't think so. Maybe at some point I also want to change this to crit damage 1, but I think for now it's fine. Accuracy, that's fine. Okay, let's take him for a spin. I have to remember to change his mastery when I have the gems. But for now, let's go. Let's start. 20 minutes on manual. Oh my god, that sounds like torture. I've done it though. I've done it on one of the few starting iterations. Not with this specific team, but I've done it in one of the iterations that it just takes freaking long. But I mean, this rotation, because of Morrigan, because of Marius, it has been a breeze, to be honest. Alright, so we start off with the ultimate form, obviously. And the cool thing is, another cool thing with the block damage, I won't put it just yet because he hasn't done his skill of removing the buffs. Another cool thing is when he does the block damage expires, it gives the increased defense. That's one more additional cool benefit from using Helicath. So it boosts the damage of Marius and it boosts survivability for everybody else, which is great. Okay. By the way, when using Marius on the Chimera, I would always recommend, even though it might feel like it's better to go A3 into A2, getting that increased defense, but at least on the ultimate form, try to directly go for the A2, because then you can use A3 to reduce the cooldown of the A2. Did I say that wrong? Then you can use the A3, this ability, to reduce the cooldown of the A2. Hopefully I said that correctly now. Uh, yeah, let's use it freely now. Now that he has used his crazy skill. Oh my god, that's a lot of buffs. So right now we're just gonna do damage and cycle through. I also have to take note that how much the damage decreases now that I have Helicath instead of Noot. Definitely Noot will have done more damage. Also because Noot decreases the defense on his Blessed Bash. And I don't have that luxury right now. It might be substituted a little bit with Cruelty that I have on Helicath. It's a 5-star Cruelty. I know that Noot does more because Noot decreases it up to 30%, and Cruelty even on 6-star does it 20% only. He hits by 450k per hit, which is actually not bad. That's what Noot hits as well. But I do need to change his tier 6 mastery. Helm Smasher will be better once ignore defense area bonuses are a thing, which they are not at the moment. So probably right now War Master is better. Bro, I beat it, so don't really care because that boss makes me nuts. Yeah, it's a difficult boss. I do enjoy beating him once a month though. Don't mind. But yeah, he can be frustrating. Definitely. What are we going for? Let's just go for A1. I will save the A3 for the next turn. Alrighty. Turn 4, need to start being careful. The decreased defense is gone, unfortunately. Mari still hits for plenty. Maybe I should have saved it. That's okay. Should I save the block? Or it is on 4 turn cooldown. I will save it. I will use the A2 though. And yeah, I will save the block damage. I want to time it properly. I do want to put the block buffs on now. Perfect. So he doesn't get the increased speed from this ability. And now I think I switch. And I will go with A3 first. No block damage yet. Okay, I need to do this carefully because I want to do as many RAM trials as early as possible. That's also the way to get more clash points. Do I use this or... Yeah, I think I use this. So I get the revive on death. Please transform. Don't make me take too many turns now. Please. Mr. Chimera. No, you won't. And of course, the brimstone goes on at that time. So he kills. We should come back. I will... Do I put the increased defense? Not yet. I will A1. And I will use this. And I will block damage now. I will put the A3 on because he will throw those away. Exactly. That's fine. I will just A1 for now. I do need to get the fear on him. Come on, counterattack. She did not, but land the fear now. Good. Good. Let's transform. See, that's also the cool thing about Helicath. As the block damage ran out, the increased defense is on, and increased defense is kind of needed for this trial. Oh no, it's increased accuracy. Never mind, it's increased accuracy. Not defense, that's the line form. But let's try to land this. Good. Helicath A2. Yeah, why not? It does help. Block damage is on, so I'm gonna take advantage of that, and hopefully I do a lot of damage towards that trial. That trial is actually done. See, that's the advantage. I have never been able to do this trial so quickly because what happens is Marius dies after the first hit. And because of block damage, he did not. A lot of people do this using Fina, but Fina is a champion not everybody has. I've been wanting her for a long time. I haven't been able to collect her. So actually, that was really cool. that in one hit I was able to complete this trial. Now this one is relatively easy to do, but I think I won't be able to do it this turn because I have to damage it on all 5 of its turns. So it has already taken 2 turns. It will go into the next one, but I can focus on getting these done. So I need to get Whale on me. Okay, that was good because he did not take a turn due to the fear. And should I put this on me? Maybe I do. I do need increased accuracy again, so I'll do this. He dies, that's fine. Can bring him back. Helicath is still lacking 2 turns to get his ability back again. Decrease speed is on. I can put more debuffs now and hopefully that do that trial. Not yet. Okay, 7 debuffs because the increased accuracy is needed for that trial. Do I put this on? I believe I do. Do I die? I will die anyways, so why not? He's under Veil. I think the conditions for this are satisfied. Decrease defense and Veil. But again, because block damage is not on, he's gonna die after the first hit. So he's gonna do 1 mil hopefully. Yeah, he does 1 mil. Another cool thing that he does is that weaken Helicath. If you notice, actually if I time the block damage better, Chimera will hit me. He will go for the counter attack, hopefully land the weaken, and that weaken is thrown away. Maybe I need to time that. Actually, I think that's a smart move. So that I can straight away start putting debuffs on. I'm lacking increased accuracy. And he's gonna transform. I think I transform and I get increased accuracy on me. Yes. Marius unfortunately is still dead. And I will not use block damage just yet, just because Marius is dead. 2 debuffs, hopefully that trial gets done. Really? Oh, because that's so annoying. The more difficult trials got done, the more easy ones didn't. But I think a lot of progress. So this one I will be able to do next when it transforms. Let me show this again. This is relatively simple. And then I will be able to get to this, which is so difficult without block damage. This I should have been able to do. This was unfortunate that I didn't. And then I will get stuck here because I don't have increased crit rate or crit damage. If I did, then this would be so much easier. Alrighty. Block damage, why not? Marius is dead anyhow. But time to bring him back? No. He died because he was on low HP. Alright. It's fine. Come on, Elva. Get your skills back. There's the weaken again. I'll put block debuffs. The decreased speed is lacking because I was in the incorrect form for that. Defense down, so that Mari starts smacking as soon as he's back. He is back. Marius, need to start smacking. I should not have done that actually, because he's very close to removing the buffs anyhow. Elva is such an MVP here. She brings so much. I completely agree. I was using Pythian for the longest time, and Pythian is actually a good replacement. But Elva does just... So there's a trade-off. So the Pythian is better because he has the AoE revive. But Pythian and the cool passive on reducing damage. But what Pythian doesn't have is... He does not bring Veil, which is needed for one of the trials, the RAM trials that we just saw. Why did I put the... That made no sense. I just smack. And even though Pythian brings an AoE revive, one thing that's a bit challenging with him is also that it's on a 4-turn cooldown instead of 3. And I just had Elva with a 6-star blessing. That's why I use her. But Pythian is a good alternative for sure. Do I need to put block buffs on? Actually not, because it's already on and it's just needed for one more turn. The Brimstone is nice to land here. So we will go into the Lion Farm in a second. And for the Lion Farm, do I go into the Lion Farm already on block damage? Maybe I do. Because he will, Helicath will immediately counterattack, right? So maybe I do. And that will help me. Do I do it now or do I wait for the second? I think I can get back. So I'll wait for the second turn. Just A1 here. Increased defense would be amazing. I will smack. That's fine because Marius can get back to his turn. And once Helicath gets his turn, I will use the block damage here. A1. Yes, block damage. He will transform, he will hit us, and Helicath will counterattack with the increased defense on. Boom, boom. Okay, that wasn't a lot of damage, but it's something. Wait, what? Hello? What? Why did this not count? Even though it was a tiny amount of damage, it should have counted here. That was not nice. I want Elva. Stop playing the game for a couple of weeks and then you can get her actually. I think she's available for free on the revival path. But you need to stop playing the game for 30 days. Can you do that? Okay, decrease defense will be very helpful. Counterattack. Does it count now? Now it does. Weird. A1 to 50 odd. That was actually pretty good. Okay. Shields. That's nice. I will smack to do the leech trial. Yes. What? What? That was 3 trials at once. Yeah, of course. That's what... How? How did we do this trial? It says will not count damage from skills based on enemy max HP. And I did the enemy max HP hit. I don't even have War Master. What? And on the first turn, the counter attack from Helicath, that did not count. But the max HP hit did count? Am I crazy here? This trial I understand. Don't get me wrong, I'm happy 3 trials got done at once. But what? And this one also makes sense, right? But this one makes no sense. Alright, I shouldn't complain, I guess. Okay, so the next one. So this one is the one where we have to absorb damage using shields. Hopefully Helicath will help there. That's what I'm betting on. Decrease speed and decrease defense. This should also be relatively straightforward. This one, unfortunately, I can't do because I don't have decreased resistance. Okay. That was weird. Okay, that's a lot of debuffs. I need to remove it. Perfect, Elva. Perfect timing. Slayers are... But the Slayers at damage should also be max HP hit, no? Block damage, yes. I mostly want to get back to the shields. Unfortunately, there's only one turn remaining. I do want to do this trial. Decrease speed and decrease defense are on, so this should be possible. Nice. And then counterattack and ally attack. Hopefully I can get it started. Shields are up. Block damage is also up. But he will attack only once. That should proc the counterattack. Nice. And it should have also... Yeah, 100k. Okay, so I should be able to do this trial, which is great. And then I should be able to do this one as well, hopefully. He hit for 100k, which is nice. But right now, if he transforms, I'm dead because all of my champions have decreased defense. So Elva needs to cleanse yesterday. Can you show Marius's build later? Yeah, I can do that. Oh, he's wearing Cat's Gaze as well, which allows him to do so much damage on his A1, which also helps doing that trial. He's gonna smack now, isn't he? Okay. I mean, it is Nightmare, right? Let's smack through this form, get to the Viper. We do need to put the A3. Hey Varsolava, how's it going? Yeah, why not? Let's put the block damage, and also let's put the block debuffs. So confusing to say all of this. Block buffs, block debuffs. Sounds similar. Shame for taking the Cat's Gaze off of Marius in the first place. Yeah, thank you for the push. What did you miss? You missed Helicath being an absolute beast and helping do trials, and one weird interaction where Marius was able to complete 3 trials at once, but one of those trials was the one with the max HP hits, but I used his A2 and yet that trial got completed some reason, and I just still don't understand why. Somebody said it could be Slayer procs, but I thought even the Slayer procs are counted as max HP hits, but maybe they're not. And also, by the way, guys, remember that Helicath is still... his mastery is still Helm Smasher. It's not War Master, which ideally it should be. But I just didn't have the gems for it. Do we remove? Yeah, there's 2 turns to go. Why not? So the procs don't count as max HP. Okay. Then that makes sense. Yeah, let's continue with the drop defense. That's fine. It's still 1 turn to go. And 1 turn on the Chimera basically means around about 2.5 turns for each of my champions. I can build Helicath with much more damage, to be honest. He doesn't even have crit damage gauntlets. The gloves. Which he ideally should. Maybe I should have saved Lydia's A3 there, because I will need it next turn, or when he swaps form. I know I'm risking him getting increased defense and increased accuracy by doing that, but the damage was just too tempting. I don't have the ability available, but I should be able to get it back next turn. And to be honest, I can even put block damage now, even though I don't need it. Cleanse. Yeah, it's back. Block active skills. Perfect. Marius needs to get back to his ability, so I can complete that trial and even remove the buffs I gave him. Counterattacks, again, if I build him for more damage, those counterattacks will help even more. It's what makes Marius so good. Even when he shouldn't be completing trials, he is. Yep. One of the 1,000 reasons Marius is so good. Should have put the increased accuracy before I did that. But hey, the trial got completed. Yeah, that's the problem, that now I'm lacking decrease attack because note is out. I can't do this trial, but if my calculations were correct, I should still be able to do more trials. Yeah. Leech needs to go on. It does. Ah, they're stunned. Elva, can you remove, please? Thank you very much. But Marius already took the turn, so not ideal. That should do the next trial. Perfect. But I think that's about it for the Viper trials. Could be a popular video on YouTube if you can make this work. Even how many people have Helicath? Yeah, that's why I thought of Helicath. Because I know that a lot of people, including you, Kerrigan, have been using what's her name, Fina. But Fina is just not that easy to get. But a lot of people will have Helicath, and Helicath brings so much in his kit for this fight. One other cool thing which helps Marius is that Helicath, when the block damage falls off, he gives increased defense, which not only is great for one of the line trials, but also boosts damage on Marius and survivability for everybody else. Slayer procs count as direct damage just like Warmaster. Yeah, that's what Kerrigan also said. I just didn't know, that's why I was so surprised. But that makes sense. And by the way, that again, for the ram form, I will need to time it better. So if I go into the ram form like just before I put the block damage on, Helicath will go immediately when the Chimera attacks, and he will land Weaken. And Weaken will be the debuff that the ram form throws away, so that the next debuffs are not wasted, which is also something cool that Helicath can do. I agree, I found this video because of Helicath and Nan looking for new comms. Okay. Then hopefully this works. Interested to see what you can complete the absorb damage. Yeah, I think I can. So absorb damage got unlocked while, I think, on the last turn of the line form, and he already took a bit over 100k in damage, and you need 500. So I believe should be able to be completed, especially if I allow the decreased defense on myself. So I will have to be careful with landing the block debuffs that I don't want to land it in time. I get decreased defense on myself just so the lion hits hard. I think it would be easier to complete on Ultra Nightmare. This is Nightmare that I'm running. Yeah. So this time I will try to go into the fight. Actually, I don't need to, because now I don't need to land that many debuffs, do I? Because I've already completed This one, right? This is done. This is done. This one is left. Dual bar, that's very difficult to do, to be honest. And for the dual bar, I will need to make sure that Arbai stays in her form too with the taunt up, because otherwise she will die. This, unfortunately, I don't know, RNG happened. This I should have been able to do. But so there's a chance that I can do this. Low chance. Hopefully I can complete this. I should be able to be honest. This one definitely. This one definitely, and maybe this one if I can get these two done in time. I do need block puffs on him now. This is Nightmare Armstrong. Unfortunately, I guess I did my Ultra Nightmare key over the weekend. So this is Nightmare. Still a couple of turns to go. I got resisted on the block puffs, I guess. Still quite a few turns to go, so it's completely fine landing those debuffs. Got provoked, but I should be able to remove it thanks to Elva. And now the decrease, or the increased speed rather, should go away. Yeah, let's land it already. Should land for 2 turns anyhow. I still save the A3. Oof, that was a hit. I decreased the defense on Arvice. That's why this is happening. Maybe I shouldn't have. It's still 2 turns to go. So this time I do need to remain in the alternate form for the dual bar, right? I also need to remember that because I've been converting. Dual bar is inaccessible even to most Krakens. Ah, okay. Then maybe I can't. Okay, then maybe I should go into form 2. Okay, I wait 1 turn. So I think I do this. Maybe I shouldn't have. Will it benefit going into... Yeah, I think it will. I think it will. I think it will. I think it will. So I will put block damage now. Transform. And A3. Okay, let's see. The counterattack won't work because the block damage was gone. Okay, that was maybe not the best. Yeah, that was not the best indeed. That trial got done. It's good. Yeah, that didn't work out. That was my mistake. That was my mistake. I should have not transformed because I ran out of the block damage. So my whole thought of him counterattacking, putting weaken didn't work. Now I have to kind of do this. He will throw it away. Yeah, that was bad. It will change with area bonuses. Yeah, it'll certainly change with area bonuses. I can smack, but does it help to smack? Probably not. I think I just A1, even if I die. Now he is in purgatory again, Marius. He doesn't understand what's going on. I do need to turn. I need to turn Arbice into the other form. He will die, but he will be brought back up. It's fine. Seriously, this trial is driving me nuts. Okay. Marius needs to put increased accuracy, because otherwise that trial is being very annoying right now. Oh, he went after... He went off... Okay, things are going wrong. Things are going wrong. Because my taunt was not up in time, he went after Helicath, obviously, because Helicath has the most defense. So that was... Yeah, that was not ideal. No, no, no. Because now the block damage is missing. At least I can do the middle trial. One more. Who's the debuff gonna come from? Yeah, that did not go well. This trial did get done. But this one I could have done had the block damage gone up on time. I think I made a couple of mistakes. Certainly a couple of mistakes, because technically I should have been able to do this as well. I should have been able to do this, so, and maybe even this. So in the first run RNG didn't work out, and this run I made mistakes. So ideally this should have been 12 already, which unfortunately did not work. Okay, I need to run this again. I think I can do more trials. But I still want to run this through, because I want to see if the not block damage, the shield can absorb enough damage. Come on, Elva. Yes. Boom, boom, boom. I know that overall damage number is not looking as healthy as normally it would, but that's to be expected. We are ruthlessly going for more trials, even though the number here should have been at least 2 more, maybe 3 more. I pulled Knave of Hearts yesterday. Anywhere you can use her. I hear he is pretty good guarding the vault. So definitely there. Actually, I don't remember the kit. I just remember reading it once and I said, not worth the resources. But if you pulled anyhow and not go for that event, then maybe. I'm happy to look at the kit after this is done. Okay, so for the lion form, I need to go into it ideally with both shields and block damage on. So first shields and then block damage, so he can start with the counter attack. The counter, this I likely will not be able to do, because right now he doesn't hit that hard to be able to do 1 million damage 100%. But with ignored defense bonuses in the future, he might be able to do this. But let's see if he can do this. I really hope that he can. So I need to be really careful with timing my abilities. Right now he will smack hard, but he does not ignore shields, does he? Removes all buffs. The shield is protected, that's why I didn't remove. And then when does he ignore shields? Okay, very, very late. So nothing to worry about at this point in time. Okay, turn count 44. Need to keep that in mind. Block buffs is on, that's fine. If nothing else, we can see if the shield damage is cumulative or not. Cumulative, like, this should add up from here, so I believe that it is. As you can see, it is carrying over the damage from the last rotation, so I think it is. Okay, turn count 45 is in. So I will try to apply the shields. I will give this just so the increased defense is up. And I will put shields on. There are the shields. Transform. Smack. Okay, doesn't smack yet. Maybe that was bad timing. Maybe the counter attack goes first and then shields. I think I don't use the A2 here because I do want him to spread decreased defense on me. So I will not put block debuffs. Shields are running out. That's not nice. Take a freaking turn. Yeah, I think I timed it not well because I should have gone block damage first and then shields. Shields are disappearing. No. Okay, at least the shield was there. How much damage? So that is a counter attack of 50k. That was very little damage. Does he ignore shields on that skill? Because the first hit was much harder. No, he does not. Ignore any block debuffs. Okay, he does not ignore shields. Okay, can you go get back to your ability? Then how many turns are left? Do I do this? Otherwise, Helicath dies. Maybe. Oof. Yeah, me. I don't know. He does put fear as well, so yes, maybe. Counterattack is not nearly enough. But I really want to check shields again because that hit was not the best. Not having decreased attack actually does help. Okay. Again, that is weak sauce damage. How was that 130k in the first round with one hit? Is it because of this ability? No. That was weird. Okay, then maybe I'm still perplexed because previous round it was one hit that was 130k and now it's so measly the damage coming in. Yeah, shields have evaporated. But maybe that's also because of the speed differential, because I'm doing Nightmare. Yeah, counterattack. He can do this, I believe. But he can only do this on when the area bonuses are a thing. I think it reset. That could be. That could be. That could be. Because I didn't check right after the first hit. That could very well be the case. In which case, Plarium are very annoying. Why would they not let this be cumulative? Yeah, that damage is very measly. Okay, okay. If we were able to do this, then this is so easy, but yeah, this is annoying that it is. It's annoying that it is resetting. If it didn't reset, then there was a chance. That's unfortunate. Maybe I need to try this on Ultra Nightmare, because the Ultra Nightmare guy hits harder, but then probably the threshold is higher as well. Yeah. So RAM, I missed 2, potentially 3 trials, just because this was weird, and I messed up. But here I did not mess up. Here the reset was actually not nice. Yeah. And then this one as well. It's just that he lacks enough damage, but he still was able to do 600k. So maybe if I change the mastery, currently he's in Helm Smasher, which is not ideal right now, then this trial might be doable. Okay, I will quit here because I want to do a couple of things. I want to... Where are you, Helicath? Maybe I can change this. Do I need 9-piece protection? It's good to have. I definitely need to change this to get him into War Master. Can I give him some relic? %10 more damage. What relic can I give him? This one? Defense increasing. I mean, it will boost his damage as well, and it will give him 200 more defense. So maybe. Yeah, let's test it out. But I think I need to change this gemstone. I'm definitely not using him in the dungeon. What can I give him? Ignores resistance. Nope. Not placing any of those debuffs anyways. Accuracy increase. Nope. Enemies with full HP. No. Accuracy increase. No. Turn meter reduction. Also not a thing. Turn meter increase might be useful actually. That's probably the only one that's useful right now. Yeah, let's change. And then 15% less damage from counterattacks. Actually, maybe I remove this because the Chimera does counterattack when we remove the lion form counterattacks when we remove the lion's gaze or whatever it's called. Because it would be better if the lion did more damage. So we don't want damage. Reflect damage actually? Actually, no. So this is just because of the reflect damage buff. Not... But it says effects. Would this count towards that trial? No, it won't. Because it's not about reflecting damage. It's about absorbing damage on the shield. So probably not. Shield buffs placed are 10% stronger. That would definitely help. Yeah, so maybe that. Okay. How do you like Hand of Uncreation? Which one is that? Hand of Uncreation. Which is this? I think it's a nice relic. The thing I like about it most is even at +9, it gives 50 accuracy. And that allowed me to change Arbice out of Eagle Eye. That's what I like about it the most. I should probably put these up, and maybe I do put crit damage gauntlets. I believe I do have some crit damage gauntlets even on protection. Let's check. Ooh, Newt is wearing that. Will that take him? Take him 95. It will decrease the defense, but might still be worth it. This does not have... This one has crit rate. Not enough. Do I take Newt's gloves? Probably not. I don't want to mess with Newt's gloves. This guy... HP, I don't really want HP. Yeah, Newt's gloves are amazing, aren't they? These are great gloves. Crit damage, crit rate, and 21 speed. And defense, and accuracy. This is one of my best pieces. For the sake of this run, let's take it. Let's try to give him the best pieces, right? And let me sell some useless stuff that I have, which means all of this. How much silver do I have? Do I have enough to roll these things up? No, I don't. And does it help if I put on any other banners? I miss out on speed, so probably not. Okay, let's quickly make some silver then. From the forge, the best place to make quick silver. Was that too much? Yes, it was too much. I need to do gear cleanse soon. I don't have space. Okay, making silver. Yay. Gear cleanse is so boring, but it's so needed. Basically all the time. If you accidentally destroy those gloves trying to move them around, just uninstall the game. Yep. Hopefully I won't. Did I tell you that when I first played the game, I did not dive into YouTube or anything. I just saw one of my favorite streamers playing it, and I downloaded it and I played it. I had no idea what anything was, and I had to rank up my champions. Like I pulled Brogni rather early, so I was lucky with that, and I had to rank him up, and I was basically feeding anything to rank him up, and I fed Seer. I know that sounds nuts, but I did feed Seer. And then I didn't pull a Seer for quite a while. And I was so mad at myself when I discovered how good Seer is. So that happens when you don't watch YouTube videos, guys. You actually enjoy the game for what it is. And then you make stupid mistakes like that. At this point, if I'm just doing 10 at a time, I can sell them from from the forge, I guess. Okay, 1.7 million. Definitely not enough. Nah, it's still better to sell it from the inventory. Not inventory, but from here, the gear. So I can do this instead of clicking each piece. Okay, 2 million. Maybe 2 million is enough to roll that piece. Crit damage piece, right? Or do I first roll the resistance? Let's roll the crit damage first. Okay. And then 600k to roll this. Won't be enough, I know that. Yeah. But up to 15, at least up to 15. Do I really make this for one more? Yeah, let's leave it. Let's leave it. If I can get 3 more gems, I can also switch the blessings. Did I collect the gems here? No, I did not. Lacking 3 gems. Any events that I can get 3 gems from? Feeding Seer shouldn't be possible in this game by default. Heard Geomancer God Seeker should be unfeedable. I completely agree. Oh, nice. 15 gems. I can change blessings. Not blessings, masteries. Okay, that was lucky. They should also do mastery reset weekends. And or like similar to the gear free re-gear thingy. They should do that. Okay, so we want to go for War Master, right? So let's go down this way. Straight down into War Master. Do I go down support now? I think so. Some more accuracy would be nice for sure. Shields, this will be great. And then I should get not Master Hexer, but rather Lasting Gifts. So buff cast, this is nice. Healing and value or cooldown. Cooldown is better. And then Lasting Gifts for sure. Do I get this and then this is probably not needed. He does place weaken, but that's about it. Sniper, does he need sniper? Let's check that for in a second. 40% HP, yeah, this is nice to have. Accuracy is nice to have. Okay, so what chance does he have? He has a 100% chance, no? What am I talking about? 25%. So maybe it is. Maybe sniper is better. Yeah. Yeah, why not? I was gone a while. What are you guys doing? We are still testing Helicath. I want to try him out now in this build with a bit more damage. And I've changed his masteries. And yeah, and I have given him a relic. So now he's, what's his total stats? 5k defense. Still 5% missing on the crit rate, but it's better. His crit damage is definitely much higher. And yeah, let's take him for a spin once again. And maybe I should go into Ultra Nightmare. Yeah, maybe I'll try this in Ultra Nightmare this time around. Let's see. I'm starting hating Cycle of Magic because of Amius. Yeah, I remember that. When Amius first came out, that was a big deal. But by now, I think I always kill him so fast that it doesn't matter. But I know that's a first world problem. Alrighty. Again, guys, if you're using Marius in Chimera, if both A2 and A3 are available, try to go directly for the A2 and not A3. Because then you can use the A3 to reset your A2. Okay, let's put the block buffs. Will be very useful. Shields, why not? Block debuffs, not yet. See, now it resets the A2 better. Okay. Now is the time for block debuffs, because now he will hit with his A1. Smack, smack, smack. Okay, so for the first one, I do need to go in with block damage on, and probably in Arabase's second form. I think that makes sense. Right. Why did I put buffs on? He's gonna remove them now. But nice, we landed Brimstone. Come on, Lydia, take a turn. Thank you. I will wait. Now we can smack. I don't need that. On that current configuration of yours, I don't have Elva, but could swap her with Pythian, but the mythical, who you would say replace it. Elva definitely can replace Pythian. You will sacrifice one trial, or actually more than one, because it's the first trial that requires Veil. Who will replace the mythical? Oof, that's a difficult question. This mythical does a lot. Okay, so she does HP burn, she does leech, she puts decrease speed. Leech and decrease speed. Nekmothar can also do, but he does not put HP burn. So that's something that you will miss. And she also brings increased attack in her alternate form. But Nekmothar can be decent. If you can find decreased speed anywhere else, then Farah can also bring HP burn, and he brings counter attack. It's very difficult to replace her, to be honest. Okay, so now the time has come, but I think I get one more turn, right? I think I do. I do need to do this in order to get the increased speed, so I can get one more turn. I will A1 right now. Not use this. I do need to swap forms. And okay, so this one, this is tricky, because I do probably need to use revive on death, or do I? With the block damage, she won't die, so maybe I conserve it for one turn. Yeah, but then again, she's gonna get locked out. I mean, too late. Anyways, Helicath needs to get a turn right about now. Perfect. Block damage goes on. And Chimera, please turn now. No, my block damage is getting wasted. Please turn, thank you. Hit. Okay, so now hit, counterattack. Weaken. No weaken. That sucks. Because now he will throw the fear away. That did not go to plan. If weaken went out, then the fear would be on, and now I could complete this trial immediately. But that kind of destroyed it. That weaken was actually crucial. So the cool thing is now with having block damage is that if the fear was on, right now I could have completed this trial in one hit, which normally you can't do with Marius unless you have block damage, because after the first hit he would die. So that is not ideal. Yeah, she's locked. So that probably also was not a good idea. Only if that beacon landed. I did get sniper, and it is landing on every turn now. I should have kept her on farm too, to be honest. Yeah, because now she's locked. Should I restart? I think I restart. It's just the first farm. It's just the first farm. That's okay. And we are doing testing, which means there will be back and forths. We'll get back quickly. But I think even in this situation, I think it's fine even when you're doing your keys to restart, because again, it's the first form. Getting that beacon out immediately is very useful because it allows you to do the trial quickly, and the faster you do a trial, the faster the multiplier adds up, which is nice. And then you get longer to do other trials. It's like in the Hydra when you start a fight and there is the decay head as well as the blight head on, and if you're not able to land provoke, you restart until you do so, especially if you're using provoke sets and not provoke on a skill. I think it's similar to that. So I'm fine with restarting just because it's the first one. If it was the lion form or if it was the second phase, then I definitely wouldn't want to restart. I think I've also accidentally gotten Helicath speed more than Marius, which is also not ideal because Marius then takes an additional turn with the block damage on. Again, we're talking tiny changes, but then again, in the end game, these tiny changes do make the difference, right? Okay, turn count 4. Need to start being careful once again. The block buffs is missing. I should have landed that actually, so that he doesn't get increased speed. Can I get back to Lydia in time? I do. Okay. Nice. Let's smack. Okay, so he's back. I should keep to this form, right? Yeah, I think I do. But I won't put the stone skin just yet because I want to keep that on. And same reason I don't want to use block damage just yet. But hopefully when I cycle back, and hopefully I should be able to cycle back. Increased defense is up. I should be able to cycle back, or do I need to put the increased speed? Okay, I'll go with the luck. Hopefully I cycle back. Please, please, please. Get to Helicath before you turn, please. Thank you very much. So here, because he goes... Okay, this time it didn't. Okay, please land beacon. Decrease speed. Actually, yeah, I don't even need it if I don't turn. Decrease speed gets thrown away, so that's good. I do need to hold for one turn for the fear to go out. Do I put the fear now? Will I get back to it in time? Weaken is also out. The fear's gone. Maybe I shouldn't have. Damn it. Like, the speed differences are so You need to be so careful with them. I should have went for A2 first and then A1. There the fear goes out because of the debuffs. Can't just remove them just yet. Okay, it is tricky. It is quite tricky to get that right, because if the fear landed in time, then I would have been able to do it. Now the fear is on, but I will die after the first hit. I know I will still take that chance. Maybe instead of protection, I need to get him into reflex and merciless to get his skills back faster. No need putting fear on just yet. Yeah, he does get back to it, but that by this time the turns are done. So I do need... Yeah, I do need a different set maybe to get that skill refreshed faster. I got close to these two, but here I struggled because Arbais is locked out, so maybe Arbais does not need to go into A1 and then come back. The strategy that I have been using previously. Okay, let's try with that. Arbais in form 1 and then revive on death into form 2, so that she doesn't get locked out, and that way I'm able to do the trial. A lot of testing for sure. We're trying to make Helicath work. He's not as easy as I would have liked him to be. Lower the defense on Arbais, that she's not the highest defense, then she will not be locked and you can use all of Arbais' skills. Yeah, but then somebody else will be locked out. I don't want any of them to get locked out. I know that you're a fan of Lydia being locked into her A1, but Lydia's drop defense weekend as well as her A3 helps with doing some of the debuff trials. And similarly, I don't want Helicath to get locked out as well. I don't want any of them to get locked out. That's my problem. I can use it right now. It's far away. Okay. Turn count 3, slowly going towards 5 once again. They will die, then when you revive, they are not locked. Yeah. To be honest, by now Helicath should have the highest defense, no? Is Arbais having more than 5k? Okay, I will check. I'll check after this. If this one fails as well, then I can try that out. Because then I could keep Arbais in form 2 without her having her switching. I think that's what you mean. Wait, what was I doing? A3, that's fine. Yeah, maybe I will not have the taunt on this time round. And I think Helicath might have the highest defense anyhow. So let's see. Will I be able to run off the taunt? Maybe that was bad. Maybe. Yeah, maybe that was bad. That was bad timing with the taunt. That's what happens when you stream. Yeah, that was bad timing with the taunt. Should not have put the taunt. Yeah, there the weekend goes on and it gets removed. Exactly what we want. But our voice is locked in. Now we put the fear on. And now Marius can smack. Boom, boom, boom. There's the trial done. That's what I wanted. That's exactly what I wanted. Perfect. So that trial immediately gets done in one hit. That's great. Okay. Shields. Yeah, why not? Okay. Yeah, that's sadly Arbis is locked because of my stupid mistake. Now I can put decreased defense weaken. Yeah, I see Kerrigan's point. I shouldn't. It would have worked. I know. I'm pretty sure that Helicath's defense is higher than Arbis. Oof, that's nasty. Nasty indeed. Because Elva got locked out. That was a 3%. Elva's resistance is high enough, but 3% can happen anytime. No, maybe not. Maybe she has a higher defense. Never mind. Yeah, maybe not. Can that stupid trial get done? Maybe now. Almost. Block damage is back, which is great. I will put the block debuffs. Marius can smack. He has Veil. That second trial should get done. Perfect. And even this one got done. So now this is a bit tricky to do this round, but we probably should be able to do it next round, which is great. And then this one, we just need to land one more debuff. Increase accuracy is on. Fear, will Fear do it? Increase accuracy is on. Fear should do it. What? 7 unique debuffs. Okay, so I need to land one more. Which one do I land? No. Decrease speed. Did that do it? Weaken. Yes. Perfect. Okay, this has been good. So if I change what Kerrigan's saying and have my Arbis available, I can do this trial faster, which will get me, it will get me here. This one I should definitely aim for. And I think with Revive on Death, I could get that done faster. This one. But so far, 4 trials, it's pretty good. Does this trial carry over, by the way? I'm actually not sure. Actually not sure. If you manipulate her stats somewhere else, someone else will die. Just make sure your reviver doesn't have the lowest crit damage. As far as your comment about Lydia using A3 for debuffs, remember that Arba is being locked, she will be able to place debuffs. Yeah, I get your point. You also stunned because you'll be able to use Arba stun meal boost. Yeah, that's true. No, I get your point. I was not thinking about it properly before, but it does make sense. But that's good, no? Even though here I missed by 3, that was 4 trials done in one go, and this one is the best one. With that weaken landing on the counter attack, that you can do it immediately as the ram form opens up on the turn 1. And now next time round, I should be able to do this rather easily. And then I should be able to do this one as well. Blocking 8 stuns shouldn't be that much of a problem with block debuffs. So that is potentially 6 trials on the ram. And ram is the most difficult to do trials. This one, as we were chatting earlier, this one is almost impossible to do currently without the ignore defense bonuses. And I do not have increased crit rate, unfortunately, in any of my champions to continue this one, because this one would have been possible as well. So this definitely was pretty nice. So I think Helicath, he requires a lot of specific stats, but I think he is reusable. Highlight that in the video. Yeah, will do. I might convert this into the video as well, but I think I'm actually impressed. This setup. Again, I know that Arbais is very specific, so it's difficult to replace her in this setup. But then again, maybe then you don't go for 15 trials, which I am hoping to go for, and you rather go for 9 or 10, you know. But he does unlock, and he also gives survivability a lot more. So I won't complete this key because I've already done Nightmare, Ultra Nightmare, but I do want to see on Nightmare. Why am I mixing things up? On Ultra Nightmare with the Lion form, if it is possible to do the shield trial. Probably not, but we won't know unless we check. He's gonna smack us, isn't he? With this ability now. Okay, so for the lion form, preparing for the lion form, it would be cool to go into it with the block damage on. So it can immediately start off with a counter attack, right? And then after that have the shield ready for this trial once this is done. I think that's what I'm going to do, but obviously not yet. I do need block buffs on him right about now, so he doesn't get the increased speed. There it is. Perfect. I wait 1 turn and then actually 2 turns because he's slow. No. Increase defense. I'll wait, right? Yeah, I'll wait. Or maybe... No, I'll wait. I'll wait 1 turn. Helicath, get a turn. Thank you. Block damage. That's how I will go in. Come on, don't waste my block damage. Turn. Thank you. So there's the first hit from Marius, which obviously helps, and there's the counter attack, which helps. I know it's not a lot of damage, but hey, it is something. So now we go into decrease defense, which will help, and shield. Not yet. I'll wait one turn for the shield, because let's put the block buffs. There will be another counter attack, which is also very nice. I wanted to wait for the leech. Here it is. And now boom, boom, and boom. This goes. 6 debuffs weren't out. Maybe that was a mistake. I should have done that. I still wait for shields then, because I want to first get over that one trial. This one. Yeah, maybe I should have waited. Still no shields. There's the increased defense. Do our 6 debuffs out. Increased defense is up 6. Yeah, definitely. This should do it. And now I can put shields on. No, I got feared. Okay, but we can remove it. Nice. Now I want to add shields. Good. Leech. I want him to attack. But I just took away the debuff. But I needed to, because otherwise I was feared. I just want to see how much damage you do, buddy. Come on. And nothing. What? Because I had block damage. Okay, you need to be very careful here, because block damage makes you take no damage here. Damn it. That was my bad. Maybe that's also something I didn't care for in the last fight. Block damage is not useful when doing this trial. Damn it. One last thing from your Arbis team. Before the changes, I never used to hit 1000 turn notification. Now I hit 1100 turn. Okay, wow. Even if they don't have Arbis, it gives them a way to fight the ram form without reviving nouns. I completely agree. I think he's pretty good. Since each form appears twice, the turn meter boost adds up. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, that was just dumb of putting on the block damage, because of course I don't take damage. Of course this doesn't get done. Very, very stupid. Happens. Happens to the worst of us. Which is yours sincerely. Okay, now the shield is up. There is no block damage. Instead of reviving, I will do this. So he attacks and I can see. Okay, the shield was pretty low, to be fair, but still. Yeah, I got too excited. Okay. But okay, I messed up there. But despite that, 2 trials with this, I was not paying attention. Otherwise, this trial would be done rather easily. And then once that is done, the second trial is relatively easy. So that's another. And then this one is more difficult. But with the changes I made to Helicath's kit, I think that was possible. So yeah, maybe. Absorb damage. Yeah. That was a brain fart. If this is possible, and the problem is that it doesn't accumulate for the next round. Otherwise, would have been much easier. But yeah, so that's. But even if you forget this, I potentially could have done 2 more, maybe even 3 more here. So that would take me to 9 already, and then there are at least 4 from the Viper, so potentially 12 to 13. And then when we cycle back to the ram form, we can do this, and we can do this. So that's around 15 trials this team can do, maybe even 16. So I think this is a pretty good team. Arbis can be substituted, and you will do a bit fewer trials if you don't have Arbis, but I think it's a pretty solid team. Blame the stream per usual. It's our fault. Yeah, of course. What else? It's not cumulative. We need to confirm 90%. Yeah. Can't test it out on the time, but yeah, I think I like the concept of the team. I definitely will try it out again. But I did steal Note's gloves. I should give him back. He will actually. Can I give a different piece of gloves to Note so I can keep them on Helicath? Let's see. Equipped. Meeting room. Height set filters. Ideally, I want gloves which already have Ascension rolled on. And I want a lot of crit rate. I'll even take crit rate Ascension. Okay. No, not crit rate. I need crit damage. Wait, what? Okay, no. Here I wanted to put crit rate. Not there. That's too much. That is a lot. Okay, let's first look at just crit damage. What do we have? Seer, I don't want to take. Maybe I can take from him. Actually. No, but I'm missing the speed. That's the other thing. I need to get specific speed stats. That's the trouble. Yeah. Those gloves are just too good. That's the thing. Yeah. Okay, Helicath, you'll have to find some other gloves. This is just too good of a piece. Of course I don't have silver now. Of course I don't. Okay, where can we get silver? Actually, I think there's a Sand Devil tournament going on, right? Casual quad, kit rate. Yeah, those are great gloves. On my, what's his name? Magnar, right? Magnar has great gloves. Where is he? Epic. He's in my vault, isn't he? Yeah, these are... No, not this. Wait, who's wearing those? Magnar's not wearing them anymore. So what I remember is that it's one of my few gloves on this one of these pieces, the Divine sets. I think it's Divine Life. Oh yeah, these gloves. Yeah, amazing set of gloves actually. 27% crit rate is just amazing. I know it's a useless piece otherwise, but these are one of my older gloves. Anyways, I was saying we can run some Sand Devil. And pray that one day I get Sifi so I can make this team 100%. When you get into the CC program, ask Plarium for silver back pay retroactive to your first YouTube. I really should, right? It's going to be a lot of silver. Not just silver, also gems. A lot of gems that I've wasted. Still a bit far away. I think it's 1,000 subs and some other stuff as well. And then I will apply, and then I think they also take time. So let's see. I mostly, to be honest, I don't even... I shouldn't say care, but it matters less to me, the silver costs and such. What matters more to me is that I want to be able to experiment with champions that I don't have, which are a lot of champions. Because I'm not a big spender, I don't have a lot of key champions. I have none of the faction unity champions, for example. My roster is really lacking on void champions, or void legos rather. So those things I want to test out. For videos, sometimes it's also useful to have a different rotation when it comes to the Hydras, when it comes to the Doom Tower. Like for example, I was making the Ninja Through the Years video and I wanted some footage for the Frost Spider, which I couldn't get because right now it's not the Frost Spider rotation. So I had to get that off of the Frost Spider on Curse City, which is again not ideal. Things like that. They're known to be a generous bunch. I'm sure they'll exceed your expectations. Yeah. With those kind-hearted remarks, I'm pretty sure that they will. But yeah, since the number of people is actually higher now on both YouTube and Twitch, so I'll plug that in once again. If you have cool shark pull videos, images of yourself, your clanmates, or any content creators that you saw with cool reactions in the month of February, do join my Discord and share those links. I want to include them in the monthly update recap video for February. Would be very amazing if you can help out over there. Does anybody else get these, by the way? Like all these small notifications of selling items or upgrading stuff. You'll notice it between the fights that you don't get the notifications in a while, and then all of a sudden they all keep popping up. Look at this. You see this? This will just now the batch process basically. After the delay it starts. Why are you using Cornelia? Do your Swan sound? No, that's the thing. Because I don't have Sifi. My Sand Devil runs are 97%. There's a 3% chance to resist. There's no other champion who can land the sleep with 100% accuracy. I know that there is a way of using God Seeker and Stone Skin and whatnot, but I would rather take the 3% fail rate and do my runs in 9 seconds than go for that strategy and do the run slower. So yeah, it's a 3% chance. It sucks, but 3 out of 100 fights, and those 97 fights going at 9 seconds a pop, especially with this low turn count with Sand Devil turn track tournaments, I'll take it. The only thing that'll improve this team is a Sifi. When let's see if I ever get her. Adlin also has a 3% chance to resist. Because Adlin also does not have an irresistible one. Cornelia also has a 100% chance to land, and she does, but in the game, by default, unless it says irresistible, there's always a 3% chance. Yeah, exactly. Adlin has the same issue. Has anybody heard any rumors about the new fusion, by the way? Is it as good as Armand's as last year? I have high expectations for their anniversary, Plarium anniversary fusions, which happen in March. We saw a cool visual of him. His head looks like kind of like Michinaki, the glow and such. He looks like he's undead. I don't know anything more. I hope he has a good kit. But in general, people should save in case the fusion is good, so to be able to do the fusion easier. And in general, they do a lot of cool events on their anniversary. I am expecting a 2x on the primals. Maybe even a guarantee. I don't know. Maybe I'm just very hopeful. 1000 chaps in the game, and Sifi is one of a kind. Yeah, agreed. There's literally no other champion that has an irresistible sleep. Even Sifi's sleep is conditional because it only applies to high turn meter, but that works out in this case because the Sand Devil is pretty fast. It starts off with a high turn meter. Haven't so far, only the video, but people are saying he's high elf. Really? No, from the video he doesn't look like high elf. He looks like an undead. Hey Mystery, I've only seen Armand's level nuker, can only be disappointed with that. Armand's level nuker. Armands is not a nuker, but I guess you mean that Armands' level of dominance from a nuker. Actually, a great nuker, especially if it's a void nuker, would not be bad. Like 2 years ago, on their anniversary, they introduced Supreme Elhain, and even though she's not like top tier, S tier or S plus or anything, she's still a very good nuker. She's one of my favorite champions. Like my in-game, what's the thing called? The image icon is of Supreme Elhain as well because I love her, and she hits really hard. So if they can surpass her in terms of damage, maybe I introduce some other cool stuff, then I would definitely take a nuker. There have been too many supports recently in terms of fusions. Way too many supports. Some of them have been good, yes, but it would be nice of a break to get a good nuker. Attack or defense, doesn't matter. All the people on dance floor are high elves. Fair enough, but that doesn't mean anything. That doesn't mean anything. They can be high elves. Like this champion, he's not on the dance floor in the video. He's outside on the balcony, right? Maybe that's why he's outside, because the high elves are saying that you don't belong. High elves are known for their pride. People saying that because the other champs looked like high elf. Not sure if last year Armand's video had all the barbs in the video. No, it didn't. Armand's was just like playing his guitar, if I remember correctly. Or not guitar, but you know, whatever that instrument was. And there were all sorts of champions. Let's see if I can dig up the video. Let's see, maybe I can. So raid 5th anniversary, was it? Festival of Creation. Oh, there's the video. Let me see if I can load it up. 11 months ago. Okay, let me switch this 1 sec. Because I know that right now the game is playing. Window capture. Oh, here it is. I think I should hide myself. I'll make myself smaller. I'll make myself tiny. There you go. Okay, let's see. So this was the video last year. So there's Arbiter. There's Sun Wukong. There's Kale. Okay. So high elves, dark elves, skinwalkers. Okay. Arbiter saying a lot of stuff. Kale and Sun Wukong are fighting in the back. There's fire. Okay, there's a spear. Sun Wukong is choking out a sheep. Okay. This high elf who uses Tyrell? Tyrell is destroying the Iron Twins only on these promotional videos. Okay, so it was definitely not this one. What other videos were there? Let's see. 6 new champs. This one maybe? Yeah, so there's Phoenix who and Ugo, also different factions. There's Minaya, Sacred Order. There is Taurus, that's Bannerlords. Ugo with the beats. Look at that crazy lady. What has this drum done? She's not used this drum at all. What's up? Maybe it's the drum she wears on her back. So she just wants to keep it in mint condition. She's going after this drum, and this drum, just not this one. Because it's the one she wears on her back if you look at her in game. Oh, there's Benaya. Also singing some tones. Look at Phoenix. Oh, she used that drum. Never mind, I was wrong. She was just saving. It's just repeating the animation. Oh my god. Look at Phoenix. His hair doesn't move. The gel. And there's Armand's. He's the only barbarian, that's for sure. I mean, I'm not listening to the music. Probably this is a very cool, catchy tune, is it? I mean, I probably shouldn't tone down the other music. It's okay. It's not that great of music. Oh my god, everything's shaking. That's how you do a music video. Oh my god. They make millions each year. It's their anniversary, and I think they could do better animations. No, not better. Okay, animations are really good, but more animations. It's just on a loop for a 3-minute video. Really, Plarium? You can do better. Okay, were there any other videos? Let's see. Okay, maybe what I need to do is I need to go into their official account and then search here. 5th anniversary. So this is the recap video that definitely happened afterwards. What's new? Anniversary trailer. Yes, so this is probably the one that we should have gone after from the start. So there's Armand's being all mystical. There's no dance floor. There are cards. Okay, no champion. That's all his sword and his artifact that he uses. So no other champions in this promo. Okay. So not similar, to be honest. Oh no, I just realized that I didn't make myself too small. I just made it on the second screen. Oh no, I'm sorry guys. I hope it was still. You gotta start putting the big red arrow and look distraught as your thumbnail. Yeah, you know, I've thought about that and I really want to avoid doing that as much as I can. Like, I discussed this with my wife. I was like, I need to make all these crazy faces. All these faces. Because apparently they work wonders. But I really want to avoid doing that as much as I can. It just feels weird. I might have to succumb to it, okay? I might have to. I'll try to stay away from it as long as I can. my wife was given the idea if we do it. Obviously we will try to film it at like one day or something, but I need to bring my whole wardrobe because I need to change shirts according to her because it shouldn't seem like they were all done in one day. She thinks about that stuff. It's probably very smart. It's a smart thing to think of. It's just not something I would think of. But let's see. And this later this week there's also the new co-op game coming out that I'm very much looking forward to playing with my wife. I'm also gonna stream it. I think she's as well. Let's see how that goes. Really excited for it. It's called Split Fiction. And it's made by the same studio that made It Takes Two, which was an amazing, still is. I highly recommend it to couples. It's a great co-op game. And if the new game is anything like it, then I'm pumped. All of those videos you scroll past were that, so it must work wonders. Yeah. Not just in Raid. That kind of, I think that works on YouTube. Like, as I've started making these videos, of course, I've also, like, YouTube starts recommending you content about how to make videos and how to market them and all that jazz. So that's one of the key things that a lot of successful YouTubers also say that it works. Clickbait works as well, you know? How many runs does it take to get that? 50-ish? I'll check after 50. I mean, wonder how many runs failed. If it's actually 3% on this small sample size, because that's how maths works, it should be around about 1.5 run after 50 fights. How many cat scares did you end up? Only one. Only the one available from the path event. That's it. I was not lucky with any cat scares crafting. And the recent one, which is available right now, that event is just too expensive to do. It's just way too many points. So I did not go after it. So I only have one, and Marius is wearing it. Immediately unsub the second I see your tonsils. I would as well. Okay, let's check. I'm pretty sure it's not done, the event. See your tonsils. Okay, close. This is a prism to pull, huh? So we are at 5760, 6300. Never do maths on stream. That is the golden lesson everybody's been telling me about. That is a point differential of 300 and 250, so that's 550 points. We are running, I think, 130, so 130, right? 130 points in one run. Am I forgetting that? So we need around 5 runs. Let's see. With the 1 energy pack, we're just gonna make it, maybe. No, we might not be able to make it. Let's see. Because I spent all my gems. Please don't fail right now. Please, no failures. None of these runs. Cornelia, you need to land that sleep. 120, okay. Yeah, we need 5 runs. I think we might not be able to. It takes two, arguably best co-op shooter, maybe tied with Gears of War, but probably lead the way for. Yeah, 100%. 100, and it's not even a shooter. It's just a co-op game which has a lot of cool elements, a lot of different game modes in one. To be honest, like that's one of the things. So it has a great story, except for that stupid, annoying book that is not cool to watch, but otherwise it has a great story. And they have incorporated so many different small puzzle games into it that it's just freaking cool. Okay, so we are missing one. So we are at 32 energy. Can we do it? Let's see. Let's see. How far are we? 6120. No. I need to find more energy. Where do I find more energy? Hero's Path. Is there any energy here? There is some energy here. 175. Perfect. This will do it. Been getting lucky today, huh? With all these events. Earlier I found some gems where I needed. Now I found some energy. It's great. I got 3. First, the one everyone got, 1 crafted, and I went all in on my mystery shards. Got the 3rd one. Did you get the 3rd one from this event? No, there's no way. 3.5 mystery shards don't do it. Was there any other event that I'm forgetting? But congratulations, 3 is great. 3 is really good. It's a really good relic. I wish the other relic in this event was also useful in any way. The Hatter's Reserve. That's such a useless relic. Okay, should do it, right? Let's do one more, just to be sure. Got a lot of points because it was shards and champ training. Okay. So 3.5k mystery shards. Alone will not do it, but combined with other stuff. Makes sense. I was thinking of Army of Two. Yeah, no. It's different. It's different. It Takes Two is a relatively new game. I think it came out in 2021. Would highly recommend it. If you have a partner, then highly recommend it playing with your partner. You can also play it with a friend. It's really good. Me and my wife, we've played it twice, and we love it. Okay, so we got the prisms. Are they called prisms? Am I forgetting that? Let's see. I think they're called prisms. Right. Prism shard, yes. So who's the headline champion? This guy. Admiral Black Tusk. What does he do? A1, chance to land a stun, cannot be resisted. Okay, when he's attacking out of turn. Okay. So on an ally attack, for example. But then again, you don't really want to stun on the ally attack, you want to kill. On a counter attack would be nice. Removes all debuffs from all allies. This is a great skill already. Teams up with all allies to attack a single enemy. Ooh, so he does have an ally attack in his own skit. And removes all debuffs. That's great. He's a support champion, right? So you can build him with resistance. That's a great skill. Removes all buffs from a target enemy and places a stun on them for 2 turns. Okay. Fills turn meter by 50%. Fills turn meter by additional 10 for each buff remove. Okay. Buff removal stun cannot be resisted with just one ally. Okay. Resets cooldown of the skill when an enemy is killed while under stun. Alrighty. This is a cool skill, but still his ally attack is the most impressive so far because it also has removes debuffs, which is great. And it can book down to a 3 turn. Also very nice. Uniter of Dwarves. Allies will counterattack whenever they... Wow. That's really good. That kind of ties into his A1 stun. The champions on the same team with the skill 1 will activate. He sounds cool. Doesn't sound as cool as some of the other faction unity champions, to be honest, but still. Sounds like a good champion. Unlikely that I'm gonna get it because I never get faction unity champions. None of them. But otherwise... Where is Newt? Why is Newt missing from this? People would... I think they missed out on this. By adding just one more champion, Newt, they would have benefited from this. People would spend. Like right now, unless you want to go for this dwarf, I'm not spending on this pool. If I'm a spender. You put in Newt and I'm immediately more interested. Yeah, you could go for Geomancer for people who don't have it. Going for an epic with a prism event like this, prisms cost a lot, is not something you want to opt for. Shatter's Reserve only fits nice properly, and outside of him you have to pick one of the 2 conditions. Yeah, I agree. I mean, it can also fit Rotos for example, but then again there are better relics for Rotos. So yeah, I agree with that assessment. Alrighty. 1 shard. I want to get this guy. None of the others, to be honest, interest me. Mountain King would be nice to have. His glory days are over. This guy can be nice. I guess in some Curse City stages. He's a good champion for control, but no, don't absolutely need him. Otherwise, Hunding would also be nice. Again, don't need him. Brogni I have. Mamali I have. Samar I have. I don't need any others. So, just this one. Let's go. And epic. If I had not done the Mikage fusion, I would be very happy to see her right now. She's actually a decent champion also for Bommel. If you don't have other options, she's really good. I will check if I can actually empower her because I do have her. Ooh, I can empower Vogoth. Let's do this. Take him to +4. Nice. Okay, I got distracted. Where is she? She is Force Affinity, right? Yes, she is. Oh, I already have her on +4. Okay. Never mind then. Any others I can rank up? I haven't checked this in a bit. What does he take? Someone I don't have. Okay. Cool. Alright. 40 more energy. And then I'm down to 3 gems. Playerium, give me my gems back. So we did test out Chimera today, but I don't think I have the energy to do the key properly on Nightmare. But that team, I think I am quite happy with. It's pretty cool. This is the ultra Nightmare key that I did over the weekend. Still use Note. 12 trials, 232 mil. That's actually pretty cool. Gave me a nice 4 billion. One more key like this and I can get this chest in one hit, which would be very, very nice. But on Nightmare, it's more difficult to get the points. So I need more trials, and I need more trials early, which, to be honest, this team that I was testing today will be able to do. But let's give Note his gloves back. Do I have enough energy? I hope I do. Let's check. Protection, where are you? There it is. Okay, I have enough. Nice. Can he get any other gloves? Let's check. I'm talking about Helicath, obviously. Where did Helicath go? He was right up here. There he is. Okay. Crit damage, ideally. But let's look at all available. Defense, no. I'm still lacking crit rate. That's the thing. Yeah, this will not help me with crit rate, unfortunately. Why do I have this? Why do I have this? I think my Cardial is wearing this as well. This could be one option. Still, I'm far away from maxing out the crit rate, but maybe this is an option. But one other thing I want to check is on my Arbise, what is my defense number that I need to surpass? 4.6. So I should be able to surpass even with that. Okay. So even with that, I am able to surpass, which is great news. Crit damage. There it is. Yeah, 4.7k. That's more than Arbise for sure. How much silver do I have? Okay, enough to roll this. Get a measly HP stat. Okay, Cardial's missing gloves. I should give him some other gloves. Where's Cardial? Cardial! Oh, okay. There he is. He doesn't do much damage. He might even be okay with this. Yeah. Did I tell you guys I was able to put my Lady Kimmy on 9-piece supersonic and end up with 338 speed and 338 accuracy? Wow, that's really cool. Especially that the numbers are exactly the same. That's really cool. Supersonic is a really good set, especially at 9-piece. I have my Arbiter at in 9-piece. It's really cool actually. She allows me to cut in a lot. So even at times when I do lose the speed race, she actually helps me get back up, which is pretty nice. Arbice is also, she's on a 3, 4, 5-piece actually. This would be great to get, but then again, I don't want to sacrifice her speed too much. But one change I was able to make is I was able to move her into War Master instead of Eagle Eye, because I was able to get this relic, because it gives you 51 accuracy. So she's still at 500. It's still not ideal, given that in the live arena people have a lot high resistance, but with the increased accuracy buff, it is still pretty nice. And then I'm hoping to increase this even more. At level 12 it'll be even better. So let's hope that works out. I also got live arena 2000 I'm sitting at, so maybe should I move towards Scarcity, or should I start saving up for Chimera? Level 8 is pretty good, isn't it? So the smart thing is to save up for Chimera, but I'm unlikely to do the smart thing because I lack patience a little bit when it comes to this, and just getting one of these bonuses up would be nice, considering that I don't have many ranked fully up, or even getting this speed. But to be honest, Hydra is pretty sorted, so I don't want to invest more in Hydra. I do want to invest here because I'm still not able to do all of the rotations. I'm able to do, so far I've done 2 rotations fully, 101 stages, including the one that's running right now, but not all. So the Ignorer defense definitely helps. Yeah. On my arena teams, it's Arbiter into Kimmy into Gaius into Nishak. Pretty nice. Your team, that sounds like a nice team. That team is probably facing issues with Feral and Pinpoint, because there's no remove. I mean, Kimmy does remove, but she removes 1 buff, and yeah, I don't know how much accuracy you have on her. Oh no, you said 338. 338 is not high enough for many arena players. Yeah, I have 500, and it's not enough. But then again, depends on where you are in the arena, so can be worth it. One other thing that you guys should go for is to farm more of the event dungeon, because it's gonna close out in a couple of days. So if you have the energy, unlike me, and the gems, then definitely do farm this. I will run the last one, but then after this I think I'll call it here. I've been live for a couple or 3 hours almost, a bit more, and I was able to test out today Helicath. I think the results are good. He does require careful building, but I think he can be a good setup in that team for sure. With Kimmy's increased accuracy, and both Gaius and Nishak have around 500 accuracy each. Okay, nice. I'm not debating the accuracy here, that you are not able to land debuffs. I'm debating how much you are able to land debuffs because of the presence of Pinpoint as well as Feral, because those things allow you not to place debuffs. So those probably are causing you problems, is what I mean. Alright, but I think I will stop here. Quite a few quite a few of you guys showed up and stayed all the way through, and I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. I am slowly but surely edging close to the 1,000 number on the subscriber count, which, to be honest, within a couple of months is pretty mind-blowing. I made a video earlier today, and yeah, I was reflecting on that, and I'm very thankful for everybody's support so far. Really appreciate it. I hope I can avoid putting my tonsils out on these kind of videos, thumbnails, as long as I can. I will not promise anything that I will not do it, because again, they do work, but I'll try to avoid it as much as I can. So yeah, thank you very much for everybody being here, for everybody watching the videos, leaving comments, and chatting along. Really appreciate it. Feel free to join my Discord as well, to continue the conversation, to help me out with some of the video ideas as well. But yeah, with that said, thank you very much once again. I've said that many times. It sounds like a goodbye from a warm climate goodbye that takes freaking forever. I've been living too long in Germany now that it just feels too long. Anyways, thank you very much. Thank you for watching, and see you guys next time.